on, everybody? I hope you're having a wonderful Thursday. We got a little bit earlier schedule this week. I didn't know if Friday was going to work out, so I thought, why not do this on a Thursday? So we got a couple different nights we've been going on different times, but just figuring out what works with everything. So anyway, I hope you're having a great Thursday. I'm trying to still get some stuff set up here. I'm one of those that apparently if I don't show up late, I'm not showing up at all. So I'm just doing a little housekeeping here, but I hope you all are doing well. Let's get in here. I got a few things I've watched here recently. I got a few things in, but I also want to just hang out and talk to you all and see what's going on, see how you're all doing. I hope it goes off without a hitch this time. Had a hiccup Monday night with my friend Ryan, with Movies with Ryan. Still figuring out the new software sometimes. Don't know if it was user error or their error or what, but I was so thankful for everybody to still jump back in and hang out and talk with us all. So anyway, I'm excited. Trying to get situated still. Sorry. Anyway, I'm going to jump in the chat. We'll see what's going on here. We got Collector Movie Man in here saying, hey, Corey, how we doing today? I'm going to see Captain America 4 today at 5 p.m. on Screen X. Well, I hope you have a great time. You'll have to, kind of curious to see how that one goes, but I hope you have a fun time with it, man. Henry, what's going on? Regari21 saying, hey, what's up, Corey? How you doing, man? Thanks for jumping in here. Saying hi to Collector Movie Man. Saying hi back and forth. We got Rich in here saying, what's up, everyone? Rich, it was fun hanging out with you the other night by the numbers. So always cool to do that. Sorry. Already having to take a sip. Maybe this is not a good sign. I will say I've been on nothing but meetings and talking like the whole day for work. So a little dried out. How we doing, Steve? Saying howdy. Bacon's in here saying, what up, Corey? Thank you, sir. Park and Sip in here saying hi. Holland Oats. We got what is going on, Corey? Why do they call you Big Pimpin'? I think you have me mistaken for somebody else. Pretty sure that's not me. I don't know if I need to move my camera. I don't know. It's probably exactly the same. Anyway, Holland, you might have me confused with somebody else. That maybe they were talking about you. Look at me. I'm going to probably mess my camera up even more. Collector Movie Man saying, hey, Corey, I'm getting my Constantine Steelbook tomorrow from Groove and Nosferatu on 4K tomorrow. Well, very good. Hope you enjoy them very much. Always fun to get some new things in. Got some highs back and forth. Always love seeing that. Rich was saying, I'm going to try to sneak in Cap 4 today. Oh, well, you have to let me know what you think about it. Kind of curious. That's one I don't know. I don't know if I'll get out to the theater to see it or not. Nothing against it. I don't get out to the theater a ton. So got Anthony in here saying, what up, everyone? Thanks for jumping in here. We got Madden as well saying, hey, Corey, hope you're well and have been having a great week. Been pretty good, man. Pretty good. Hope you are having a good one as well. Holland in here saying hi to Bacon. Hi's back and forth. We got Adrian James in here saying, hello there, Corey. How's it going? Doing good, man. Hope you are as well. All right. We kind of jumped through some of these. Thanks all for jumping in here. I know it's a different day. I didn't know how it would work out on a Thursday opposed to a Friday, but Rich was saying, Corey, we need to catch a movie again when it warms up. Oh, absolutely, man. I'd do that in a heartbeat. Yep. Just let me know. We'll for sure do that. Texas, what's going on? Saying, hey, Corey. Jim's movie channel in here. Jim, what's up, man? Saying, hello, Corey, and everyone in the chat. Hope everyone is having a great day. Pretty darn good so far. Can't complain. So I hope you are as well. Highs back and forth. I might skip by some of those. Texas, Anthony, the horror pimp. Yep. Yep. Matt saying, hey, Bacon, I hope you and your family are well. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. I'm going to run through some of these. Oh, man. Francisco here saying, my life is a drama. My ex got married after 8 or 9 months after our 5-year relationship. We're 24, Corey, LOL, but way too young. I just found it funny. Oh, well, I hope you're doing well, man. Yeah, there's some things that are just out of our control, but I hope you're rolling well. Bacon was saying, LOL, now, Corey, I think Holland Oates got it right. I don't know about that. Don't know about that. I feel like I'm so off-centered. I don't know. It's making my OCD. I gotta scooch my chair around. And then I gotta move my mic, so hopefully I don't mess up everybody's ears when they got their earbuds in. We got some highs back and forth. We got Liv in here saying, made me a double take at the calendar. It's not Friday yet. I know. I didn't know if Friday was going to work out, and I didn't want to go another week without hanging out and just BSing with everybody for a little bit. So we did a Thursday. I didn't know. Maybe it won't be as big of a turnout. Maybe the Friday is the big one, but I didn't know if it'd work out. So did the Thursday this week. Highs back and forth. We got Maria in here. How we doing, Maria? Saying hi, Corey. Thanks for saying hello. Always fun watching your, I was just watching a couple of your, I don't know if they're like shorts you had on earlier today. Maybe you didn't post. I always get behind. So I watched them this morning. So always fun to see your travels in your adventures in the park. So saying hi to everybody. Rich was saying watching Limitless, and I forgot how good it was. You know, I've never actually watched that one with Bradley Cooper. Is that the one? And De Niro? I actually haven't. I've seen clips from it, but I've never actually watched it. All right. Got to brace myself for Jim's question here. Here is a philosophical question. If a bear farts in the woods and no one is there, does it make a sound? I'm going to say yes. Saying hi back and forth. Clifton Moon Man saying, hey, Corey, I just wanted to ask if you saw the post that I did on my YouTube channel. I was showing off everything I was getting in March and April. I did not. I will try to go check that out. Hopefully it's a lot of fun stuff, man. Francisco saying, I'm good as always, man. Appreciate it. Oh, cool. Keep on keeping on, right? Everybody saying hi back and forth. Liv was saying, I'm always glad to catch you live, Corey. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing pretty good. Can't complain. I hope you are as well. Hope everything's going well. Francisco, do you like Alien Resurrection and Friday Part 7? Okay, this is where people make fun of me. I always got to remember on which one is Part 7 for Friday the 13th. Resurrection. It's been a long time since I've seen that. Gosh, this is where you're testing my memory, man. Was 7 a new beginning? I'll tell you. No, that was 5. Gosh, I'm blanking on that. I'll tell you right now. I have fun with all the Friday the 13th movies. I recently just end of last year watched through all of them again and had a real fun live stream with my friend Anthony at Anthony's Horror and More, and I have a blast with all of them. So I'll say yes to any of the Friday the 13th. Francisco was saying Shutter Island with Leo DiCaprio is great. I have not seen that, and I know I need to see that. And I've heard many other people say they really enjoyed that as well. Holland was saying, hey, and there. We got some highs back and forth. Let me see. Maria, you're gonna make me feel bad if I say it wrong. Mandrino, you can shame me or say good job there, but Mandrino Adventures, I apologize if I'm mispronouncing it. I always feel bad. I have a great talent of mispronouncing names and different things. So you can tell me, you'll have to correct me, but hopefully I didn't butcher it too badly. Oh yes, actually, okay, thanks, Jim. See, that's where I got to look at them. They kind of blend together. I've seen them all, and once I kind of figure, so Friday the 13th, Part 7. That yeah, Carrie versus Z. That's actually my favorite. People make fun of me. The New Blood. That's actually my favorite out of them. I love Jason in that one. I think he looks totally just. He's a bad man in that. I love the. There's some things that I think are cool too when he's running up against somebody that can kind of throw it back his way, but just the design of Jason in that movie with some of the chains and the exposed bones. And I'd say that's actually my favorite. But thank you, Jim, for jogging my memory there. Holland say Part 7 is the one yeah, there you go. Yeah, see, you remembered Holland. That's where I feel bad. I'll never claim to be like the most knowledgeable. I know them all, but sometimes it takes me like, okay, which one was it? And I got to like look back at it. But yeah, that's my favorite. I'm going to go with it. I'm standing by it. Gizmo, what's going on, man? Said, will you be my Valentine's, Corey? I am asking for Holland. Hopefully he has better options than me on his list, but Holland's saying, Gizmo, I will be your bloody Valentine's Day. Yep. I actually just watched My Bloody Valentine, the original one, just not too long ago. That was a first time watch for me. I had not seen that one yet. So had a fun time with it. Jim was saying, I just dropped a DiCaprio video yesterday. As a matter of fact, Shutter Island is included. Oh, I'll go back and check that out, man. There's always so much stuff. I always feel bad. It's hard to catch everything, but I'll go back and try to check that out. Maria was saying, yes, you said it right. You haven't said it wrong. Oh, Mandrino Adventures. There we go. I was getting ready for you to be like, I'm done with you, Corey. You can't say it right. I'm done. Saying, I feel bad for correcting you on my name. Kyle got it eventually, though. Oh, if I'm still saying it wrong, I apologize. Like I said, I have a horrible talent for doing that. So I apologize if I'm saying that way off. Jim was saying the New Blood has consistently moved up the ranking of the Friday the 13th film, in my opinion, as the years have gone by. I absolutely hated it originally. Now I kind of love it. I know it's a divisive one. I know there's a lot of people that hate it, but I don't know why. That's the one that kind of, like I said, though, I have fun with all of them. Maria was asking, does weather impact your movie choice to watch? Do you learn or lean into anything like the winter time? Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I'm definitely, I'll watch depending on my mood. So there's some times where I'm like, I'm not ready for that tonight, if it's a heavy one or, but yeah, now with all the snow on the ground, there's a few I almost thought about going back and rewatching. So there's a few that kind of came to mind. There's many more than this, but The Thing is always one that jumps out when you get the cold and the snow. But another one I really liked, and there's rough parts in it, I'll definitely say, kind of trigger warning, if for people. But anyway, not going into that. But Wind River is one that is really good. That is also the snow and the cold. There's so many others, but for whatever reason, we got all this snow and it dropped down in temp again. And those were two I was almost thinking about rewatching, but I've had a few on my list that I was supposed to be watching for a while. So we'll see what I get to. But yes, it can impact what I decide I want to watch for sure. Oh, there you go. So Liv is asking, is it pronounced Francesco or Francesco? Oh, maybe that's what I was doing wrong. Well, there we go. LOL, Chesco. Yeah. Oh, so Francesco? Hopefully that's right. I'm not doing it on purpose. I just, like I said, I'll mispronounce my own name at some point. Henry is saying, listening, if I could talk, on stealth mode and working. Oh, cool, man. Hope you're having a good day. Thanks for jumping in and saying hi. That's what I thought. Liv was saying, that's what I thought, but never know. Okay. Sorry. I probably been butchering it for a while. Francesco, hopefully. Have you watched The Sopranos? If not, it's easy 10-10. Yes, I have. I've not watched the entire series, but not too long ago, there was a sale and I got the Blu-ray collection of the complete series. So the plan is to go back and watch through that. So I have seen quite a bit of it, but I know I have not seen the entire thing. So got Sam in here. What's up, Sam? Hey, party people. You got any of the mini eggs going today? You got a little snacking in there now that I know what you're talking about? Hope you're doing well. Gizmo's in here. What kind of movies did you watch when it's what outside, Corey? Be honest. How about oh gosh, what's the is it The River? Have you ever seen The River? Is that the one I'm thinking of with Mel Gibson and there's like the flooding at the farm? That is actually one I will go to. Mel Gibson and gosh, Sissy Spacek. Yes, I was blanking on that one. Not saying greatest one ever, but I want to go back and watch that one again. But yeah, when you're getting a lot of rain and like some flooding and stuff, like that's one that would pop up into mind. But Jim was saying Snowpiercer rocks. That's a great one for snowy cold weather. Yep, I'd agree with that for sure. For sure. Saying hi to Holland. Liv said, "Did you say Wind River? I've never heard of it." Oh yeah, no, I enjoy it. It was kind of one of the breaks between some of the Marvel movies. So it's Jeremy Renner and Olsen. That's also in the Marvel movies, and I'm blanking on her first name. Elizabeth Olsen, but that's a good one. Actually, the director of that is Tyler Sheridan, who also went on to do like the Yellowstone and a bunch of those. So it has some similar themes that are woven into that, which is interesting. But yeah, it's definitely a good one. I like that one. Saying, hey there, Holland. Maria was saying, so you get inspired to watch similar, not like the opposite. I would think Snow I'd watch. Oh, yeah. Well, yeah. So I could see that. Yeah, for sure. So like if we have like a long stretch of like 2 weeks of just sub-zero temperatures, yeah, I could be like, I want to watch something on a beach or like warm weather. Yeah, I could see that for sure. But yeah, when we are actually having warmer weather than usual. We hadn't had much of snow and it was warmer than what we usually get. And then all of a sudden the temps drop, get the snow. And sometimes it makes me want to go like, oh, let's watch Wind River or, what was the other one I was just saying? I'm like blanking on them now. Or, and then Jim was bringing up Snowpiercer would be a good one. Empire Strikes Back. If you want to go back to some old ones, that would be a fun one to watch too. But Sam said, I made brownies today. Haha, I have a chocolate addiction. Hey, that's all right. We all got our little hooks. Hopefully they're good brownies. Afternoon, everyone. Hey, Movie Hunter. Good to see you. Jim was saying, yes, the one with Mel Gibson and Sissy Spacek is called The River. Yeah, I want to watch that one again. It's been a long time ago, but for some reason that one pops into my head when I think of the heavy rains and flooding and everything. Adrift is a wet time movie. I don't know that one, Gizmo, and I don't know which way you're going with it, but love you joining in, man. Oh, there you go, Holland. Gizmo's favorite what movie is Titanic, and I have to agree, it is so good. Oh, that's funny. Liv was saying Elizabeth Olsen. I love some of her early movies, usually after usually very dark stuff. I'm going to check it out. Thanks. Yeah. The only thing I'll throw out there, I know some people give me crap when I like toss this out there over other things. I mean, with any movie, you can give like probably a million trigger warnings, but there's not to just say it so I don't get flagged or anything like that, but if you say like SA, like there's an assault type of scene in that movie that I don't know. Not making it weird. I just want to. I have some friends that always appreciate some heads up on those things, so just let you know. Movie Hunter is saying there hi to Sam. Maria is saying, living in California, I avoided earthquake or volcano movies, etc. Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, that's what's funny. Where I'm at, we get a ton of, not ton, but it's a very common thing to have tornadoes. So it's kind of funny. Like the only movie that my wife and I got out to last year was Twisters in the theater. It's like maybe you want to avoid movies like that, but no, I can completely understand that, Maria, for sure. Gizmo, I was having to proofread your comment first. You just got done doing 400 push-ups and 3 miles on the treadmill. I need to probably take your lead there, my friend. I need to get going on some stuff. But it says I don't think about Titanic, Holland. More Rocky IV, the montage. You got the Rocky IV montage going on. Jim was saying that was the year of the farm movie. Yeah, yep. 1984. Within a 3-month time span, they released Country with Jessica Lange. Oh yeah, I forgot about that one. Places in the Heart with Sally Field. Yes, and The River. Yeah, it was a common theme. I think there was like so many of the. I mean, I grew up on a farm and was old enough at that time to know when things were good or bad. And yeah, there was a stretch in the 80s where it was not good. It was not good. And so I think Hollywood sometimes will pick up on themes and kind of make movies around that. And definitely, yeah, I forgot about those all. I didn't realize they were all the same year. So, but that makes sense. Yeah. Thanks for sharing that, Jim. Liv was saying Snow Day is an amazing movie. Also, I Will Die on That Hill, but was also 10 when it came out. Oh, Snow Day. Which one was that? Sorry, I'm looking up. Oh, I don't know if I've seen that one. Maybe I'll have to try to check that out there, Liv. Yeah, nostalgia can always hook you into some movies that are not the greatest things in the world, but you have a really good time with it. And I definitely have lots of those. Bacon was saying I was watching You Got Served earlier. I stayed trying to do them dances in the rain like the homies in the movie. I've never seen that one, so I missed out on that. But hopefully it was fun for you. Hey Trenchy, what's going on? Saying, hey, what's up? Thanks for jumping in here. Hopefully I'm not too far behind here, but good to see you. Hope you're having a good Thursday. Jim was saying Rocky IV montage the movie. Yeah, there was a lot of training montages in that for sure. Maria was saying LOL Bacon, catch Bacon in the weekend at Santa Monica showing his best moves. Yep. Yeah, come on, Bacon. I want to see. You need to start doing some shorts of your best moves. I saw Angel throwing out some with his family, so maybe you need to get out there and show some of your dance moves off on some of those shorts. Trenchy saying hi, everyone. Jim was saying Farm Aid. Yeah, that was actually just having an anniversary. Actually, I was listening to, what I was just listening to. They were throwing out something. I can't remember if this year is a big anniversary for that one or not. Anyway, they were playing a few different songs in a row, like Mellencamp and I'm blanking now, but they did a few different people that were part of that original Farm Aid concert. But yeah, that was a big deal. I remember that coming up, or when it came up. But Liv was saying that's actually really interesting because my two favorite movies with Elizabeth also include that type of content: Silent House and Marcy May Merlin. Wow, I don't know if I know either one of them. Both great and kind of hard to watch. All right, I'll have to maybe check those out. Yeah, I mean that's what. There's so many really good movies that have some really tough scenes or topics or themes that go on throughout them, but yeah, I just kind of throw something out about that. I just have a few friends that are just like, they appreciate the heads up, but it's not any different than I also have some friends that are like, like if there's a dog in the movie and it dies, just give me a heads up, and I want to be prepared to be able to watch that. But yeah, I'll have to check those out, Liv. I don't know if I don't think I've seen those. Gizmo said the Russians created montage in the mid-1920s and 60s. Later, America went to Russia to create the best montage for a film. If you say so, Gizmo. Bacon was saying to Maria, LOL, you already ain't knowing. I'm taking my dancing talents from Frisco to Maine, all the way to Spain, from the pineapple to the Big Apple. Those are some big words, Bacon. We need to see some dance moves to back it up. Trenchy was saying Silent House is dope. All right. I'll have to check some. I don't have my pen and paper today. I failed. I usually have it right here. Liv was saying, please watch Snow Day, even if just after all the familiar faces, even if just for all the familiar faces in it. But I think it's so funny. Well, I'll check it out. I'll have to look it up and see if it's on. I'll have to see if it's on any streaming services I got going on right now. I'll have to check that out. Jim was saying, unfortunately, I have to go. I'll check out the rest on replay, Corey. I will be setting up the link for our show next week in the next day or so. Can't wait for it. Absolutely. So if you're still in here, thanks, Jim. Absolutely. I love having all the friends jumping in here and saying hi. So I appreciate you doing that. But I have to look at my calendar. But yeah, coming up here before too awful long, I think it's the 22nd. I'm going to say the 22nd. I'm going to be hanging out over at Jim's channel there, Jim's movie channel. And going to be hanging out and talking some movies or whatever else that comes up. But it should be a fun time. So it'll be fun to hang out. So I appreciate you inviting me on. Trisha was saying, right, I get that. Nope. Maria was saying, Bacon, you can dance and sing. Burr, it's cold in here. There must be some bacon in the atmosphere. There you go. Wow, have I caught up? I kind of wondered if today would be different. I know Thursdays are kind of a little different. Fridays, maybe afternoon, people are checking out of work a little bit. I mean, they're still at work, but maybe a little bit easier to get on YouTube and everything. So I appreciate you, everybody that's in here saying hi. Liv was saying they are both very early roles for her. I think 2011, 2012-ish. She's always been great. Yeah, I'll have to check those out. Like I said, I don't think I've seen. Yo, there we go. Jim was saying March 22nd, 1 p.m. Central Time. Yep, I got it written down. I had to find my calendar. But yeah, that'll be a lot of fun. But I'm going to take a sip here and... All right. So I got a few more movies in. Some were some are new, but there were some good sales going on, and some were some used ones that I still haven't gotten to. I had a bunch in last week. I just didn't have time to talk about a lot of them when we were just chatting. Everybody was in the live stream, so I was going to go through a few of the movies that I got in. A bunch of these I've seen before, but I just either didn't have in the collection or I had them on DVD or something along those lines, even VHS in some points. But was doing some upgrades because of some of the sales that were going on. So one of them, it was another double pack. They had these like sales on Amazon. I know I showed a couple off the last few weeks where they had these double packs of movies that were really great prices. There's some that make sense where it was like part one and part two of the movie or something like that. Some of them, like this one, make it a little more difficult to figure out how I'm going to put it in the collection. Excuse me. And this is one of them, but the price was really, really good. And anyway, so this 2-movie collection, and I know there's better quality ones out there, but the price, I went with this. But we got a 2-movie collection of The Last Action Hero and Cliffhanger. So both a lot of fun. Both I've seen many times before, but it's been quite a while ago. And, but yeah, these are the ones that I'm like, I know some people have said that they'll like do a separate section of these types of releases where they're like completely unrelated, other than like, oh, they're 2 great action movies or whatever. I had a few from the other week. I don't have them right here that they made more sense where it was like part 2. Well, so like one of them I had when I was talking to Allie about watching Charlie's Angels. There was a double pack that was Charlie's Angels, the 1 and 2. That makes perfect sense. I can put that right in my regular shelf and they're right there, like they'd be next to each other anyway. But this one, I don't know where I'm going to put it, but it was dirt cheap. So I got that. I had fun with those. I could go back and watch those anytime, I think. Another one that just came in, I actually didn't have in my collection, and there was a really good sale on it, but I got American Beauty. I was putting a post about that the other day where there's that the drive up fast food place scene with Kevin Spacey and him catching his wife. That always, I don't know, it makes me laugh. It's not really funny, but I was like, he just owns that and owns that scene. And there's just so many like little dark humor things throughout it as well, where it's, I was saying the whole, like, I love that where he's like, smile, you're at Mr. Smiley's, and then the look on her face. But then there was a point too that I always thought was funny when his wife yells at the lady working at the fast food place with Kevin Spacey as well. And like, stay out of this or something like I said, I can misquote all the time, but like, this is none of your business, like kind of stay out of it. And I just love Kevin Spacey saying like, he's like, well, Janine is the senior drive-through manager, so you're kind of on her turf here. And the worker there, she gets like a look like, yeah, just kind of walks off. But I don't know. There was like some little things in that one. Anyway, I hadn't seen this one in a while, so I want to get back to that. With the new movie coming out, and last week on the live stream, some people were talking about a good sale going on with this Blu-ray collection, and so I ended up grabbing it. What I had already was a DVD set that was through the first 3, but got the Final Destination 5 film collection on Blu-ray. So I was thinking about trying to get back through some of those with the 6th one, I believe, that is coming out here pretty soon. So got some Final Destination. I've actually only seen the first 3, so have to get back into that. Another one, and then I'll get right back in the chat here. Sorry, everybody. Hopefully I'm not falling too far behind. This one had a good sale, and I have some really good friends that really dig this franchise, and this is where I'll probably get shunned by some people, but I think I've only seen the first 2. And I know there's a nice bigger set out, but there was this Blu-ray set that had go on sale, but I got the Chucky, the Child Plays 7 movie collection on Blu-ray. So I was looking to get back through get through them all. Because like I said, I think it's only the first 2 that I've actually gone through. And I actually have the first one. I did buy the 4K of the first one on the, I think, Scream Factory release of that. So I do have that. I'll probably watch that, but I figured for the price, even with me having that first one, it was a pretty easy grab for getting the full 7 in the set there. So, all right, I'll stop talking about that. We'll see where everybody's at in the chat. But Maria was saying regular Pepsi. Nope, diet. Nope, diet. I'll drink regular Pepsi, but honestly, it's almost like too sweet for me now. But then I know some people that will taste a diet pop and be like, don't not like the fake sweetener in there. But nope, it was just the regular or the diet. Sorry. Jeff was saying, "Hey Corey, sorry I'm late. Hope you're well today." Oh, no worries. Yeah, just doing a little hangout. Nothing big. I didn't have really anything planned. Just was kind of running through some of this stuff. So, no, thanks for jumping in here and saying hi. I didn't know how, like I said, I didn't know how it was going to turn out for a Thursday afternoon because it's a little different time for me and everybody. But Liv was saying I was also a huge Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen fan growing up in the 90s and early 2000s. So it's weird and cool seeing their little sis be so successful. Oh, yeah. I could see that. I'm going to try to catch up here. A lot of highs back and forth. Allie, what's going on? Saying, hey, everyone. Sorry I'm late. I'm grabbing lunch and it took forever. Oh, no worries. You didn't miss much. You just missed me babbling for a little bit. So good to see you. Trenchy was saying, nice. I really like those movies. Cool. Got a lot of highs to Allie and back and forth. Liv was saying, I haven't seen either of those actually. Okay. Not sure which ones. Sorry, that's where I kind of fall behind on the chat and I kind of miss my place. We got highs back and forth. A lot of highs to Allie. Jeff was saying I started to put all my multi-packs on their own shelf. Yeah, I've heard a few other people doing that too. So I'll have to figure out what I'm going to have to figure out what I'm going to do. I didn't have a ton of them, but I had some. And what I originally did was some of them, if they were, that's where I'm saying like, it's so nice when it's like a part 1 and part 2 of a movie. And you'd have them right next to each other on the shelf anyway. So, okay, problem solved. The ones that were like completely different, sometimes I would put it in order of the movie I'd like the best, or I thought I would go look for again first, which makes probably no sense, but that's what I did with a bunch of them. I don't have a ton, but yeah, the ones that I had. So I don't know. I'll have to figure it out. Got a lot of highs back and forth. I appreciate it. I know, especially being a different day and different time, I appreciate people jumping in here. Didn't know what the turnout would be, but it looks like a great turnout. So I appreciate you being here. Liv is saying American Beauty, another classic I've never seen. Oh yeah. Oh, that's all right. There's a ton of them that there's so many movies that somebody could be like, I can't believe you've never watched that, Corey. But yeah, only so many hours in the day, right? Trenchy was saying you can alternate it. Put it into the LS 1 week, put it in the CS. Oh, there you go. Sorry. I get what you're saying. Yes. The L's in 1 week and the C's in one. Yeah. The Last Action Hero and Cliffhanger. Yeah. Sorry. The next or monthly change its position. Yeah. And then I really won't know where it's at. That's an interesting idea, the way to do it. You know, nice. FD2 and 3 or Final Destination 2 and 3 are my favorites. Oh, cool. Yeah, it's been a long time since I've seen them, so I'll need to go back through them. Love the same. Final Destination is always fun. I think 1 and 3 are my favorites, but they're all entertaining. There you go. Hey, Larry, what's going on? Saying, hey, fam, just dropping in to wish everyone well. Hope you're having a good day. Larry, Horror Cat Dan. Hope you're doing well. Trenchy was saying, I like most of the Chucky film series. Yeah, I honestly, I don't know why, but I have not seen many or more of those than I have seen. So I need to get back into that. Oh, the regular Diet Pepsi. Yeah, right. I had to correct myself. The regular Diet Pepsi. There you go. Saying hi there. Larry saying, I used to really like Pepsi Max. Yep. I've had that. Yeah. We got highs back and forth. And say hi to Allie. Larry was saying, and the best of all was Crystal Clear Pepsi. I remember that when it came out. I honestly can't, I don't remember buying it a whole lot, but I remember they sold a ton of them. I remember we went out and bought it just out of the curiosity factor to figure out what it would taste like. But it almost was just weird it being clear. And I mean, Diet Pepsi probably could be too, but they add dyes and everything to it to make it the color that it is. But um, yeah, I remember when that came out, that was kind of a deal for a bit. Anthony was saying, I actually just bought the same Blu-ray for American Beauty. Great deal. Yeah, it dropped quite a bit. And it's like one I don't know, there's probably, you can't, or I can't buy every movie that I like. And I kind of have to pick and choose. And there's a bunch I had just in kind of my wish list or waiting list on Amazon. And you kind of go in there and it'll say if prices drop or anything. And there was one that took a pretty good, it took a pretty good drop. And so I snagged it up and I saw it actually, or at least I went back and to look at it again for somebody else that asked about it. And it was sold out at the time. So apparently they cleared out the stock that they were trying to. But yep, so I got it in the collection now. Hey Chilo, what's going on, man? Saying, hey Corey, hope all is well. I felt so bad, Chilo. I was gonna send you and the a message. I was bummed I did not get to you guys' live stream last night. So I know you're be like, it's okay, whatever. But I always have fun hanging out there and chatting with y'all. So sorry I missed it, but hope it was a good time. I have it queued in my watch later list, so I'll have to try to get back and get through that. So good to see you. Hope you had fun. I saw the pictures y'all were posting of the kids at Great Wolf Lodge, and that looks like a fun time. So not the same one, but when my kids were younger, we went to one a few times, and they always had fun there. So it was fun to see your kids, the smiles and the fun they were having with all that. Van Gool, what's going on? Saying hello. Hello, Van Gool. Hope you're doing well. Anthony was saying the first three Child Plays movies are my favorite. I like how the Andy story wraps up after that. Yep. You have the nice big cool set, and I think you do anyway. I thought I seen you show that off on your channel before, and I know Jeff, if you're still in here, I know he has that as well because I was actually standing watching him purchase that at Orbit DVD one time. So that was pretty cool. And it was almost one of those sets I saw him buying it, and I'm like, I'd already checked out, and I was like half tempted to go back and buy the other or another one that they had sitting on the shelf, but I was like, I've had enough for today. But school set. Sheila saying hi there, back and forth. Thank you guys. I feel like sorry. Hopefully I'm not too much of a downer today. I'm not like in a bad mood or anything. I just feel like my energy level is not quite to where it is. Maybe because it's not actually Friday, but got to try to pick it up a little bit because I'm excited to be here and I have fun seeing y'all jump in here. So pick it up, Corey, right? Come on. Trenchy was saying Bride of Chucky is my favorite and that in part two. Cool. Yeah. Well, I'll have to check those out. Anthony says Diet Pepsi tastes terrible. Sorry, Anthony. I know there's a lot of people that don't. I know a ton of people that anything diet or 0 calorie, they can't do it because of the artificial sweeteners that they put into it. So I don't blame you. I don't blame you one bit. I love regular Pepsi. I'll drink it, but it's almost too sweet for me now. I think it's just what you get kind of used to, but I'll still drink it. I'll still drink it. Highs back and forth. Plot twist. Anthony is a Pepsi purist. I know. And he just disowned me because of my Diet Pepsi love. Van Gool is saying I have not seen any Final Destinations other than one. There you go. Yeah, it's almost going to be like first time watches again for the first three with me because I think they each were like theater watches for me, and I don't think I've watched them again since then. So I could be lying. I'm not trying to lie. It's been a while. Anyway, it's they'll almost be like first time watches for me again. Ellie's saying I'm actually having a Pepsi with my lunch. Oh, there you go. I hope you're having a good lunch. Anything special? Anything you got to recommend? Or something you just made at home? We're curious. And now you're like, don't ask me. Van Gogh was saying Dr. Pepper with my lunch. There you go. Dr. Pepper. I actually had a Dr. Pepper again for the first time not too long ago. So I hadn't had one in a long time. Trenchy was saying Pepsi Max was good. Yeah. Bacon was saying, Corey, watch the Chucky movies and shows, or this friendship is over. Whew. Gauntlet has been dropped. Bacon, let me know what the bar of entry is, where I gotta be at. I gotta correct that. Gotta correct it. Bacon, I will try my hardest. You threw the shows in too. It'll take a while. I'll have to work at that one. Megul is saying wild cherry Pepsi is good. Oh, there you go. Yeah, I could do a wild cherry Pepsi. I could do that. Jeff was saying Crystal Pepsi and New Coke. Those were the times. Yep. Yep. Ali said the quest to get Corey sponsored by Pepsi continues. Yeah. Hey, if they want to, I won't turn it down. I'll sit here with a Pepsi in my hand. You guys will be like, Corey, you Pepsi shill. And I'll just be like, drinking away. It will remind me of, was it Wayne's World? When they're just like, it seems like people do anything for money nowadays. And they're like holding up like the Pizza Hut box or the Pepsi can or Doritos, or I think Garth has got the Reebok outfit on. He leans back and it's like, yeah, people just do anything for money these days. But yep, that'd be me. I'd have Pepsi everywhere. Anthony was saying, we'll get Corey that sponsorship, if I could talk, sponsorship eventually, Ali. Until then, he'll have to sponsor RC Cola. We don't have that around here too much anymore. It used to be bigger back in the day, but I'll have to look and see if we even have it around us anymore. Liv was saying, Dr. Pepper is the best always, but a fountain Coke really hits the spot for me at times. Not diet though, and never Pepsi. All right. Sorry, Liv. I disappointed you. Trichy was saying, getting sponsored by Pepsi would be dope. You got to duct tape Pepsi bottles to your hoodie. Yep. And Pan's pulling up Pepsi. Maybe we'll draw their attention. I'll have one of those, I'll get one of those hard hats that have the cans on each side. I'll have like a Pepsi can on each side with the straw coming out. I'll just be sitting there sipping at it the whole time. Yep. Oh, we got the plans going now. We got them going. Maria was saying, I feel the soda pop debate coming. Oh yeah. Sorry. I've probably been dropping pop a lot. Soda pop. If I said soda pop, like I said, we were joking about that one time when it was coming up a lot in one of our grocery stores around us on their signs. They say like what things you can kind of find down those aisles. One says soda pop. So not just soda, not just pop, but soda pop. So maybe I need to do that so I don't alienate anybody. Why are we talking Pepsi? Because I drink way too much of it. Probably is why it's coming up. Colin said it's Friday somewhere in the world. Yeah, it would be in Australia. Which, speaking of which, this Sunday, my time anyway, I'm going to be hanging out with Pete and Hannah. Pete and Hannah's watch list. They were actually some of my first guests I've ever had on a live stream on my channel. So second, I think Ashley, Zombie Girl was my first, and Pete and Hannah were my second. And I've been following them since then. It's been a year, or almost over a year ago at this point, and I felt it'd be fun to hang out with them again. So Sunday, I will actually be hanging out. Sunday my time. It will be Monday morning their time. will be hanging out. So that'll be a fun one. It'll be fun to catch up with them and see where things are at. Yeah, Allie. Yeah, because Corey's a Diet Pepsi guy. Yep. Yep. There we go. Diet Pepsi, Corey's favorite. Yep. It's one of my addictions, I guess. Trenchy was saying, I'm a Coca-Cola fan myself, but Pepsi seems to keep being brought up. It's the soda of the day. Yep. Sorry, I'll probably bring it up too much. Been talking a lot today. Sorry. Chilo was saying, no worries, Corey. We understand sometimes you can't make it. Appreciate you. Oh, no worries. Yeah. It's always one of those disappointing things because it's fun to hang out and you always have a fun stream. So Bangul saying never liked diet soda. No, I don't blame you. There's a lot of people that I know that don't. I didn't at first too, but then I don't know. I switched over at some point. Liv was saying LOL, different strokes for different folks. Yep. Absolutely. Van Gool is saying, I'm trying not to drink any soda this year. Whew. That's a great goal. I'll just say this. I don't have the willpower to not do it all year, but I'm going to work at cutting back. I couldn't go cold turkey on it. I'll admit that. I'm not too proud to admit that. I couldn't go cold turkey, but I need to. It wouldn't be a bad idea to start cutting back. And plus the price. Crap. Everything gets more expensive, so it's not cheap. Save some money. Allie, if somebody were to get you a Diet Pepsi shirt or hoodie, would you wear it, Corey? Hypothetically speaking, of course. Probably, but then maybe that would bring the full shame on me where I realize I have too much of a problem of drinking way too much of it. So, hey D, how we doing? Saying Corey. I was just talking to Chilo earlier. I was like, I'm so sorry I missed your stream last night. It's always fun to hang out with you all, but and I was also saying I'd love seeing the picture of you all and the kids at your Great Wolf Lodge outing. It looked like they were having a blast, so I loved it. Dude was saying, loved your snow picture. We would trade places. Well, you would for a bit because it's like new and novel to you, but then it'd get old. It gets old after a while. But no, I can understand it. It's kids could have. It'd be great if you could be like pick and choose when you had it and how cold it got, because we're getting really cold right now. So this morning, especially when you get a heavy snow like we did, the temps really drop because it's like blankets the ground, and any sun that comes out, if any at all, it does not like absorb. It just gets reflected off the snow. So it does make a difference, and the temps drop. So I think when I went outside today without wind chill, which makes it feel even colder, I always take our dog out to do his thing and walk him around a little bit, and then I had to shovel get some more snow off the driveway. I think it was -6 this morning, and the other day it was supposed to be even. So we had some temps, and this is what wind chill can make it feel colder. But I think we have some coming up here where the lows are supposed to be like -12 degrees Fahrenheit. Without wind chill, if the wind picks up, it can feel a lot colder. So, snow can be fun, but then at a certain point, you're just like, meh, I could go without it right now. Okay, here we go. Anthony said Corey should get one of those NASCAR jumpsuits with Pepsi ads plastered all over it. Hey, if I get some money off it, I'd probably put one of them on. And if you didn't have to sit through commercials, all you had to see was me in a jumpsuit with that junk on it. That'd probably be okay. That'd probably work. I was saying no soda all year. That would be such a commitment for me. I don't know if I could do it. I'll admit, I think I'm too weak for that one. I definitely want to cut back, and I'm working at that this year to cut back at it, but I couldn't do it right now. Just right off the bat. Maybe work try to work towards that, but yeah, I'm not gonna lie to myself. I couldn't just go right off the bat right now. D was saying the Chucky show is pretty good. I got to get into that. I know Jeff was my good friend Jeff, John Doe Juggalo on his channel. Him and his son were reviewing the seasons of that, and I know they sounded like they really enjoyed it, so that was pretty cool. Allie's saying I'm having Chick-fil-A for lunch. Oh, very good. The spicy deluxe sandwich with pepper jack cheese. That's what I. There we go. I'm talking. Yep. No tomato, and Chick-fil-A sauce on it. Very yummy. That's you just named what I get right there. I can go tomato or not tomato. I'm fine either way with that, but everything else, yep. I will get that right there. Trenchy was saying, yeah, well, you're at it. Have your car spray painted with the yeah. Well, sorry, I can't read sometimes, but while you're at it, have your car sprayed painted with the Pepsi colors and logo. Yeah, I should do that. Hey, if they'll pay me money, I'll do it. I'm not going to do it for free. Bacon was saying, as long as you try, that's all I can ask for. That's never, let's never fight again. Man, I'm having trouble. It's been a long day. It's only Thursday, and I can't, it feels like it's been a long week, but Bacon, I'm glad you and I can still be friends. I promise I'll work at my deficiency of the Child's Play series and the Chucky show. I'll work at it. And I agree. We should never fight again like that. Maria was saying, like the Truman Show. With the sponsors, or I do like that movie too. But yeah, if you're talking about that, it is funny when I did actually rewatch that again, not too awful long ago. There's a part where he's starting to figure out something's off, and he's like having an argument with his show wife or whatever, and she turns around like all nervous, like, drink this. I can't remember what she says, but it's like, this cocoa from the beans from Nicaragua or whatever, and he's like, what are you talking about? Like, yeah, so it'll be like that. I'll just randomly start talking about some products in my live streams. Megan said, I'll fight with Jurassic Chaos instead. Yeah, no, you don't want to fight with them. They're the sweetest people in the world. D was saying, LMAO, I'll take the hits from Park and Sip for you, Corey. Oh, you're too sweet. No, he doesn't need to do that. He should fight with me instead of you guys. You guys are nicer than I am. Anthony was saying, remember, 30% of that Pepsi money goes to your manager. That's a me, of course. Just finding this out. This deal gets worse and worse as the time goes on. All right. You guys are still hanging out? I know we're at an hour, but if you're all hanging out, I can go a bit longer. If you all are willing to hang out with me for a little bit, I'll go for a little bit longer. I don't want to bore you. Don't feel like you have to stay. Trenchy was saying, could you could be the Pepsi man. We need to bring him back. There you go. I could be the Pepsi man. Bacon was saying, stop fighting with me. Hey, we got Coco in here saying, hey, Corey. Hello. But try to catch it up on your out of the theater reactions that you've been having in the car. I always like those. It's kind of a cool setup, and then like, I don't know. I like how those flow. And I think I commented on it. I'm really bad. I listen to a lot of them while I'm working, and then I'm like, oh, I'll go back and comment on it later. And then sometimes I'm not always great about doing that. But recently, I think I threw one on. You and Brian had gone to Companion, and I had a really good time with that. And so I was glad to hear it sounded like you had a lot of fun with it too. So it was cool to see your. I like the series you guys have going on with that. It's kind of a cool setup. Kind of like talking about expectations going into it, and then walking in the movie and then coming out and giving your little quick review of it. Sorry. Just making sure this doesn't work and doesn't look like it. So we're going to keep talking. Anyway, glad it looked like you had a good time with it. Yeah. Coco too. Yep. We're going to switch it. It's going to be, maybe we'll make it Coco and Brian too. So just kidding. I love seeing you guys. You guys do so well together. Like I said, anyway, I have fun with your videos. And like, I know I don't probably comment on everybody's things as much as I should, but when I'm working, I'll like set up a bunch of things to watch or listen to at least while I'm working. And I'm not always great about getting back and throwing a comment on there, but I always throw the thumbs up and definitely do that. We got highs back and forth. I'll run through some of those. Ali said, if you had a, oh, I was like, did I just read this one? But maybe you're saying if you had a short or hoodie, it might get Pepsi's attention. Just saying. Yeah, maybe I should work on that. I'll have to see if there's one of those. D was saying, no, Corey, don't be. We know not everyone can make it all the time. So, no, that's all right. It's just always fun. It's always a bummer, though. It's kind of like, oh, I had friends hanging out and I missed it. So, D said Chila wouldn't survive. Yeah, well, it's what you get used to. Because I know somebody today was like, oh, you'd make fun of me because it's 50 degrees here Fahrenheit today, and it's, to me, it's super cold, but I won't say anything because you'll make fun of me. And I'm like, no, I won't. It's like you just get accustomed to a certain range of temperatures. Your body just does. And then so when you go a far enough variance one way or the other, it's going to be cold or hot for you. And it doesn't matter what it means to me. It's just what you are accustomed to. So I'm just silly and still live in this land of extremes where I'm at. So Larry said, I haven't had a soda since what? Wow. Good for you, man. I need to do that. Good job, Larry. Holland said, blaming the stupid groundhog for the continued cold. There you go. Got to have somebody to blame. Jeff was saying, yeah, Chucky's show was solid. Yeah, it sounded like you guys had a really good time with it. It was fun checking out your streams that y'all were doing, checking that out. You and your son, and then I know you had Cody, dude who loves movies, on there before too. It was cool to check those out. So I did not dive into those yet, just because I knew I hadn't seen all the movies, and I don't know if that really matters anyway. But yeah, I'll have to start chipping away at that, especially since Bacon said I got to if I want to be friends with him. Liv was saying, that is so cold. I lived in Michigan my whole life, 35 years, and I hated winter for about the last 20 years or so. Yeah, it gets different. I've lived here my whole life too, and I'm old. I'm way older than you live. So, but yeah, every year it's not a surprise, but I think every year I like get hit when it goes like super cold or a super ton of snow or something. And I think every year I have more of a thought in my head of like, why am I still living here? So yeah, we'll see. I don't know. Maybe something will change someday, but right now, this is where I'm at. That's good, Larry. Better for you that way. Yeah, absolutely. With the soda pop thing. Yep. Yeah. I need to work on it. Yeah. Liv was like, what, Larry? Yeah. That's good for you. That's very good. Good for you. I think it's just getting over that hump. I think you got to like, just whether you do it slowly or cut it out, it's just, there's going to be a period of time where you're going to sound like really bad, but you're gonna like want it, and it's just getting over that hump where you're like, okay, I'm okay without it. And but yeah, just the money, and if you're a regular pop, the calories and all the other stuff that come with it too. But I know I drink all the diet pop, it doesn't have the calories, but there's plenty of other stuff that's in there that it's probably better not to be in your system. But yep, put it on my list of many things I need to work at for sure. So that, Liv saying that blows my mind, Larry. Nah, it's great. I need to take after you. He was saying, love hanging out with you, Corey. Oh, yeah. I love hanging out with you guys too. Not too hard to twist my arm to hang out with people that are super friendly, cool, and just fun to be around. So definitely. I need to get a haircut, man. Sorry. Was out taking my dog out and the wind was blowing too, so I'm probably looking all crazy today. So Larry said, Anthony, I have altered the deal. Pray I don't alter any further, Corey. That's what I was thinking of. um, why am I like totally blanking on the movie? I'm gonna feel so stupid. But that's not. I had it coming to my mind, but I'm like, I'm not gonna try to quote it because I wasn't getting it in my head right away, and so I'll just keep on moving on. But um, I want to say like Star Wars or something, but um, man, I'm having one of those moments this afternoon. Coco saying, thanks, Corey. We really appreciate it. Yeah, we've been seeing your comments. Thanks so much for the love. We love doing our movie trips. I love seeing you guys do that. You both just genuinely love movies, and it's cool to see you uh, enjoy them together and share it with us. So I always have a good time seeing that. Maybe we'll have to. Maybe I was talking about having Pete and Hannah on again. I hadn't had them on in a long time. Maybe you too. If I didn't scare you off the first time around, maybe you and Brian will come on again sometime. It'd be fun to catch up and hang out and talk. Saying that's perfect. Jeff was saying all the Chucky is continuation and tied together, minus the one with Mark Hamill. Okay. Liv was saying, Larry, what are your favorite beverages? Uh-oh, Larry. We're going to find out. Coco was saying, I'm hoping to get out and do another live stream at the theme park soon, maybe Disney this time. I remember you were in the chat when I went to yeah, I was. Yeah, Busch Gardens. That was so much fun. Yeah, I do remember that. Because you were doing like a solo trip, weren't you, on that one? And yeah, I had fun hanging out and doing that because I was kind of in and out a little bit because you were there for quite a while, which was cool. And I had fun jumping in, but I remember the thing, but I remember like doing like end of the night doing votes on what dessert you were going to get before you went out. And I cannot remember which one it was. All I remember was like, that looks so good. And then I was like, hey, how much would it cost for you to like ship me one of those? And you were like, oh, we can maybe work that out. But I was like, yeah, I probably wouldn't work through through the mail. But no, I do remember that. And, oh gosh, I cannot remember what it is now, but there were some good treats you were picking from at the end of the night of that one. Larry was saying water, diet mango green tea, cold brew coffee, and Zevia? Zevia? Am I saying that right? Oh, there you go. You sound healthier than me, Larry. Dee said, I stopped drinking soda for over 2 years, and when I finally tried it again, it was too sweet. I couldn't. Yeah, I think you're completely right. It's like I was saying just earlier, like getting over that hump of like having that want or need to have it, and it's just getting past that. And I think you're right. You go back to it, and then you're just like, eh. But it's just taking that time to get it out of your system, and yeah, I can see that. Liv was saying, nice. I'm intrigued by mango green tea. I don't think I've had that before. I don't think I have either. Coco was saying, we're so down to come back on and have a chat. Oh, okay. There you go. Okay. I'm going to hit you up. And you're going to be like, oh, crap. He actually is asking us. So it'll be fun. You guys are so cool to hang out with anyway. So it's like, it'd be fun to do that. I know I'm aimless and all over the place sometimes with, or 98% of the time with my streams, but I have a good time with it. Have fun with it. And I hope you all do too. Hanging out here and hearing me babble for a while, but it's fun to have people on and talk. Like I just had, like I said, Monday, movies with Ryan on, and I had like this set of questions I was going to ask and like go through. I barely hit that at all, but we had a fun time and went for a long time, and it was a lot of fun. But as long as you're fine with me being a little aimless, we're good. Trenchy was saying Brian and Coco are awesome. They are. They're good people. Liv was saying, LOL, Corey, what other beverages besides Diet Pepsi do you enjoy? I do try to drink a lot of water. If I got the pop, the soda, whatever you want to say, out of it, it'd probably be a lot better for me, but I've been trying to drink a lot more of that during the day. And then also switch in, instead of that for my caffeine, like a Diet Pepsi, to do like a tea or just plain black coffee. So been trying to mix those in a little bit as well. I don't know if I could cut caffeine out all the way. I'll be honest on that. Other than that, that's pretty much it. I do unfortunately mix in a energy drink once in a while. Uh, so Larry was in here. I think we have some memes like joking back and forth quite a bit on Instagram, but there is a white monster that gets mixed in there once in a while. Yeah, I know, not any better, not probably worse for me, but that gets mixed in from time to time. Coco was saying, yes, anytime I think of Busch Garden cupcakes, I think of you because you were the most excited about helping me choose the best one. Oh, well, if you didn't think that was too weird, but I think it was at that time of night where I was like, I was hungry and I wanted probably a sweet treat. And you were like looking at all these and I'm like, oh my gosh. And for the life of me, I'm going to go back. I'm going to go back and watch that video. And if you still have it up, and see which one it was. But it looks so dang good. At that time, I would have taken that in a heartbeat. But it looked like you picked a good one for that one, we'll say. But all right, I can go for a little bit longer. I keep on saying that, but you guys are great. Still hanging out and talking with me. I appreciate it. Larry was saying Lipton makes a variation of it. Live. Got Huck in here. Huck's Pop Culture Cafe saying, hey, friends. Hello, sir. Good to see you. Talking about people's live streams I'm missing. I missed his this week, too, and I was trying to jump in a little bit, but then trying to hit the replay of it. But work, that darn work gets in the way of me catching up with everybody's live streams. But always love Huck doing his Tuesday morning live streams, but then every once in a while the Huck at night. So I'm kind of curious if you're going to mix any more of the night ones in there, Huck. What do you think? Been thinking about those? Larry the White Monster, LOL. Yeah, I know it's a literal meme, but I don't drink them very often, but I usually have a few stacked away in the fridge. Not the main fridge, but some people always call it like the garage, the beer fridge, whatever. Always have a few of them tucked away in there just in case. But everybody's saying hi to Huck. Always love seeing that. Liv was saying energy drinks for sure. Blueberry Red Bull. Oh, I've never had that one before. Maybe I'll have to check her out. I don't think I've never had that one, Liv. I'll have to check it out. Larry was saying, all right, gang, I'll have to see you on the flip side. Have to get back to work. Have a great stream and afternoon, everyone. Thank you, Larry, for jumping in here. Hope to see you out here soon or around, whatever. But I'm sure I'll send you a meme at some point in the afternoon. Probably about White Bull. Saying hi to Huck. Say Frosty Larry. Yep. Always good to see. Liv was saying, I'm currently drinking a 0 sugar peach monster. Okay. I've heard, is it just peach monster or is it the peach tea monster? I don't know if there's two different ones, but I thought somebody was talking to me not too long ago about a peach tea monster. I'm not very healthy and it's only the sugar-free kind because that's what my boyfriend bought. Haha, I prefer the real stuff. Well, tell him what he needs to buy next time. I'll have to check that out. I kind of wonder if there's a difference because I couldn't remember if somebody was talking about a peach tea monster or not. I could be wrong. Huck was saying, I used to have a party fridge. It was always stocked and well attended during our get-togethers. Yeah, we had our old fridge that we put out in the garage, and it doesn't only have that stuff in there because there's the freezer section too, and we also use that to store other just food items. But yeah, that's usually, we always joke that's like the beer fridge. You know, you throw the beer or other beverages or things in that one to not take up space in the real fridge in the house. But Liv was saying, take care, Larry. Holland was saying, there is, Corey, peach tea and a peach. Okay. Because I thought it might have been Ryan, movies with Ryan. Maybe he was buying one when I was around him. It was a peach tea one, I thought. Liv was saying, it's just peach. Okay. Ultra peachy keen. It tastes a lot like those peach ring. Oh, okay. I know. Yeah, it's been a long time since I had those, and I'm a sugar fiend, so it works. There you go. Give you the sweet sugar fix that you need. I have a few more minutes here. I was going to run through maybe a few more of the used movies I got that I didn't get to the other week. I don't have to do too many of them. Y'all are hanging out really good with me. I appreciate it. Don't want to bore you, but all these were like $1 to $2 that I get used. But this I never had on Blu-ray, so not too long ago got Say Anything. So got that one. Maybe I'll try to rewatch at some point. With that, Allie, I don't know if she's still in here, but got to reach here. She had talked about some pre-sales coming up or not pre-sales, but things that you get on like notifications that were coming out. But I got a Lloyd Say Anything pop. It's got him with the boom box. He's not holding it over his head for this, but you know the scene, right? So I got that. I got to get him out so he can breathe here before too long. I picked up, I've never seen this, but Daniel Craig, I usually like in a lot of movies that he's in, but I heard a few things, but Defiance, I don't know a whole lot about it, but I usually have liked most of the things that I've picked up of his. So got Defiance. That was another, like I said, these are all used ones. They were like all $1 to $2. So it was kind of fun to, man, you can get a stack of them and it looks like a big deal, but you don't really spend a whole lot of money when you hit these used sales sometimes and you pick up some of them. This one, I know it was up for a bunch of well, it says right there on the front of it, Corey. It was up for 5 Academy Award nomination, including Best Picture. And I've heard some good things, but Frost Nixon. So I got that one in to maybe give a watch, but has a pretty great lineup on that in the cast. Another one, I've not seen this one before either, but I've also, usually I'm a big fan of Denzel Washington. And so we got Flight. That was another one we got picked up. So looking forward to seeing that. This one I have seen and liked it and thought I'd throw it into the collection, but thought it was a good crime thriller, if you maybe say, but Gerard Butler, Jamie Foxx, got Law Abiding Citizen. So looking forward to checking that out again at some point. Maybe I'll just try to do a speed run and see if anybody says anything about any of them. This is another one I have not seen before, but we got Natalie Portman and Zach, was it Braff? I always say it wrong, but Garden State. Looked like a cute movie. I don't know. I haven't seen it, so don't know. One I know I walked into, and I think my wife and daughter were crying when they were watching the thing. Never saw it, but again, $1 to $2. Got The Fault in Your Stars. So put that on my list as well to try to watch, along with Notebook, because they were disappointed I had not seen that one yet. Another one that might fall into that type of category, I don't know anything about, but it kind of looked along those lines. But we have Safe Haven. Don't know much about it, but it says from the author of The Notebook and the director of Dear John. So I figure it's along those lines. We'll see. See if anybody want to watch it with me. I think maybe I did already show this one, but then I also got Tom Hanks in Bridge of Spies. I know some people said, I did show this in another live stream because there was like some people like, that one sucks. And other people were like, oh, that's awesome. So I'm like, well, for $1 or $2, I can check it out and I won't be out too much. So I think I'm all caught up. I got through it all. So we'll see what anybody's saying out here And then we'll probably have to try to close her up for today. But sorry, I know that was really quick, but I just was wanting to try to hit all of those. Allie was saying, "Say Anything" is so good. Yeah, it's classic. I'd say it's a classic. Huck was saying, yes, love Say Anything. Good one. Yeah, it's been a long time since I've seen it too. But yeah, Lloyd Dobler, if I said that right. But yep, got the pop. I got a couple others too. Maybe I'll show those. Or no, not a couple other, but one other. This one, maybe I'll get made fun of. I remember liking these cartoons when I was a kid. And when I was going to buy that Lloyd Dobler one, I just happened to come across this and got it. So either people will be like, I have no idea what that is, or make fun of me. But anyway, I had a fun watching the cartoons when I was a kid. But Felix the Cat. Does anybody remember Felix the Cat? So I got a Felix the Cat. He doesn't have his magic bag, but he's playing a little banjo or ukulele or something there. But yep, yeah, Felix the Cat as well. I'll see how dated I am, if anybody recognizes Felix the Cat or not. Hook was saying that's a cool pop. Oh, thank you. Liv was saying nice. I've definitely seen Say Anything classic. Yeah, that's a good one. I remember, it's been a long time since I've seen it. I want to watch it again. Allie was saying Law Abiding Citizen is great. Oh, it's good. It was so different. I remember watching that. It was so different than what I was expecting. It was in a good way, but it went way more thriller and darker with some things than I was expecting when I originally saw it. So Dee was saying that's such a great movie. LAC, which one? Law Abiding Citizen. Sorry. There you go. You got the initials. I'm slow. Yep. I really like that one too. Holland saying I need to see Garden State as well. Yeah, it'll be a first time watch for me. I have not seen that yet. Jeff was saying Law Abiding Citizen is so good. Yeah, I'll be up for a rewatch for that. Flight was really good. Anthony was saying, oh, cool. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I know where you're going with the emojis because I know enough about it, but oh, good. I'm looking forward to watching that one. I have not usually been disappointed with Washington's movies, but he usually has pretty good ones there. Ali said, "Love The Fault in Our Stars. Great book as well." Okay, good to know. All I know is I saw two ladies crying when I walked through the room and the credits were rolling of that. So maybe I need to get ready for it. Coco was saying The Fault in Our Stars is such a tearjerker. So good. Okay, there you go. So you're just backing up what I was saying there. So I'll be in the right mood for it, but yep. Allie was saying, I remember Safe Haven being good. Okay, cool. I didn't know anything about it. They were doing a little auction thing, and it was, like I said, it was no more than $2, but it might have only been $1. But Anthony was saying Law Abiding Citizen is badass. Yeah, I agree. It was really good. Trenchy also right there. Great with that one. Coco was saying Safe Haven is a good one as well. Very good. I'll have to watch that one. It'll be a first time watch. Liv was saying I was obsessed with Garden State as a teen. I think you'll enjoy it. Oh, cool. That's good to know. I always love hearing some feedback from people on these things. So Jeff was saying Garden State is one of my favorite. Oh, cool. There you go. I always heard of it, but there's a lot of these. I always heard of them, but I just never got around to watching it. Allie was saying I need a Funko Pop of Lane Meyer from Better Off Dead. That's a fun movie. Fun movie. I wouldn't mind going back and watching that one. I haven't seen that one in quite a while. I always remember having fun with it, but his little brother in that cracks me up all the time. Jeff will say Felix the Cat is a good one. Is a cool cat. Yeah, there you go. Dee was saying I got lazy to type it all out. Yeah, no worries. Sometimes my brain doesn't work at the speed it should, and I'm like LAC, and then it clicked. No worries. I remember Felix the Cat. Okay, there you go. Hey Trini, what's going on, man? Saying what's up, people? Yeah, getting tail in here, but I appreciate you jumping in and saying hi. I hadn't seen you around in a while, man. It's good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Saying hi to Trini. Anthony was saying Garden State was really good from what I remember, but it's been a really long time. Yeah, I haven't gotten to that one. Trenchy is also like never seen it. Some highs back and forth. Allie was saying Better Off Dead is amazing. Probably my favorite John Cusack movie. I want my $2. Yeah, the paper boy. That, I don't know why it always cracks me up, but his buddy, wasn't he also in Revenge of the Nerds? But he's got like the top hat. And when they're going up to the ski one of the times up on the snow hill, he's like just like scooping up snow, and he starts like maybe this is inappropriate, but he's like sniffing up the snow, and he's like, I can't feel my hand. This is pure snow. It's so good, or something. It just was funny. I don't know why, but also remember seeing it when I was quite a bit younger, and we thought a lot of that stuff was funny with it. But Trini was said on my way out the game. LOL. Oh no, man. Always good to see you around. Liv was saying, Allie, have you ever seen Martian Child? I think that might have to be my favorite John Cusack movie. I don't know that one at all. I've got a few new ones to look up after this stream, for sure. Saying hi to JD. Anthony was saying 4 weeks, 20 papers. That's $2 plus tips. I want my $2. Ellie was saying, yes, I have, Lev. I remember it being really good. Oh, cool. Yeah, you seen it. Got some highs back and forth. Allie, Liv was saying to Allie, it is one of my favorite movies ever. It's so precious. Allie was saying, I love when Lane drives through the car wash and the paper boy on the roof, he says, I can't swim. Yeah. Yeah, because doesn't he like throw out some like, yeah. Oh gosh, I got to watch that again now. I haven't seen that forever. Hey, Jamie, what's going on? Saying hello. Good to see you. Might be wrapping up for the day, but I appreciate it. Always appreciate, even if for just a quick bit, love people jumping in and saying hi and seeing everybody. We got some highs for Jamie. Jamie was saying, well, it's not popping up here for me. I see it on one of the screens, but there we go. Jamie was saying Better Off Dead is one of my favorite movies ever. It's funny. I don't know. I have a lot of nostalgia for it though too. I have a good time with it. I get some highs back and forth. Allie was saying, I had the honor of showing Better Off Dead to Anthony. Oh, there you go. That's what's kind of cool. Like, you both have had instances of showing each other movies for the first time. And that's kind of a cool experience to have where you really enjoy a movie and the other person has not seen it and you get to share it with them for the first time. That's cool. I'm glad you guys get to do that and have a lot of fun doing that. Jimmy was saying, sorry, I'm late. It's my son's birthday. Oh, yeah. No one ever. Yeah. Especially for that. Don't be sorry for being late or even if you didn't get to this, but yeah, your son's birthday is way more important than me babbling for an hour and a half. So, thank you so much for jumping in. No worries at all. No worries at all. Anthony was saying Better Off Dead was a blast. It is. It is. Ali said, another reason for me to love you, Jamie. There you go. Trenchy was saying, I still gotta see Better Off Dead. Been hearing a lot about it lately. Oh, cool. Yeah, it's a fun one. I can understand those. Some people see it for the first time like recently and maybe not think it's, I don't know. Sometimes it's when you see it and any nostalgia you have pulled to it as well. But yeah, it's fun. I was saying happy birthday to your son, Jamie. It's today is my nephew Caleb's birthday too. Oh, very cool. We got some birthdays going on. Jamie was saying I got to interview Diane Franklin once, and it was one of the best moments of my life. She was the French girl. Oh, she's great in that movie. That's cool. Can Jamie? I know I got to wrap up here pretty soon. So if it's not on this, is that still available anywhere to hear the interview? I would hear or see. I'd love to check it out. That'd be cool to be able to check out. Trinity was saying happy birthday to your son, Jamie. Yep. We got some birthday wishes going on. Yep. Happy birthday to your son. I think he's 23 now. Yep. Mine are getting up there too. I know how it is. Anthony's got a happy birthday to Caleb. So, all right, everybody. I think this was a success. Thank you very much. I know it was a different day, a different time, but I appreciate everybody that was jumping out for a little bit or the whole thing, or if you catch a replay of this. It's always fun to do this. I know they're aimless and I kind of go on for a little while, but I have fun hanging out with y'all. So hope you do too. It's a good time, I feel like. And like I said, it's going to make my workday go faster here for sure. So I'll leave it at that. Love y'all. Hope y'all have a great rest of the day today. I know there's Friday coming up in the weekend, so I hope you get to go do something fun, go watch a movie, go hang out with some family or friends, or do something you enjoy. Have something fun to look forward to. So with that being said, I'm going to wrap her up. But Sunday, I will have a stream coming on. Like I said, Pete and Hannah's watch list. We'll be hanging out and doing that. And some other fun things coming out here. Jim earlier was saying on his channel, Jim's movie channel, I think it's Saturday the 22nd, 1 p.m. Central. I'll be over on his channel to hang out. So that's going to be fun. So just kind of watch. I try to throw things on Instagram too, but if on YouTube in the post section, it used to be community section, but I think they've changed it a little bit, but there's a post section for channels. I'll try to keep on throwing things out there. If you ever check that out of things that I'm doing on my channel or that I'm going to be hanging out on other people's channels, so you can try to track those down. So, all right. That being said, thank you all very much. You made my day go so much faster and had a lot more fun doing this. Just have a little bit more work and then be cashed out for the weekend. So like I said, love y'all. I hope y'all have a great one, and we'll talk to you all real soon. So